Should landlords allow pets? It's a debate that's been going on for decades. Some say absolutely not, while others swear it's one of the best ways to boost rental income. But here's the truth. Allowing pets can either increase your rental income or increase your headaches depending on how you deal with it. In this video, I'm breaking down the real pros and cons of allowing pets in your rental. I'll walk you through the difference between a pet deposit and pet rent, including what's legal, what's smart, and what actually makes you money. Let's get into it. Let's start with the upside, because believe it or not, allowing pets can make your business stronger in several ways. First, a bigger tenant pool. Studies show that almost 70% of renters have at least one pet. If you advertise no pets allowed, you're cutting nearly 2/3 of the potential tenants out before they even see your listing. Longer tenancies. Pet owners move less often. They know how tough it is to find another pet-friendly place, so they renew their leases more frequently, which means lower turnover for you and less vacancy. Higher rent potential. Many pet owners are willing to pay more each month for a place that accepts their furry family members. That gives you pricing flexibility and a competitive edge in the marketplace. So yeah, there are some real financial incentives. But before you roll out the red carpet for every cat and corgi, let's look at the risks. Risks and realities. The most obvious downside is property damage. Pets can scratch hardwood floors, stain carpets, and leave behind lingering odors that require professional cleaning. Then there's noise. Barking dogs can create tension with neighbors or other tenants. And don't forget about insurance and liability. Some insurance policies won't cover damage or injuries caused by certain breeds, so always check with your provider before you approve a pet. 20 years ago, I owned a house with a business partner, and he approved a tenant who had, unbeknownst to me, an aggressive dog. That dog got out and bit a young girl. It turned out the young girl was the daughter of a county judge. The county judge called the city code enforcement office, and they gave me a lot of grief. And finally, future tenants. Even after a deep clean, pet hair or dander can trigger allergies for the next renter, which can cause complaints or high turnover. So, how do you balance the risks and the rewards? It all comes down to your pet policy and how you handle fees. Let's talk about money, because this is where a lot of landlords get it wrong. There are two ways to charge for pets, through a pet deposit or pet rent. Let's break down both right now. Pet deposits. A pet deposit is a refundable fee that you collect up front. Think of it as a security blanket in case the pet causes damage beyond normal wear and tear. So if you charge an $800 pet deposit and there is no damage, you return it at the end of the lease, just like a regular security deposit. Pros. A pet deposit is a financial cushion for potential repairs. Also, some tenants may feel that this is fair, especially if they are good at maintaining your house and keeping control of their pet. Cons. Many states may limit how much you can charge for a deposit. Also, you may not be able to collect both a security deposit and a pet deposit, depending on local laws. Finally, some tenants may not have enough money to put down the first month's rent, the security deposit, and a pet deposit. Now, I have seen some landlords charge a non-refundable pet deposit up front. That is possible, I guess, if your local laws allow it, but the very word deposit means that somebody should be able to get it back. I guess if you were a landlord and you wanted to charge a non-refundable one-time pet fee up front, you could, as long as it conforms with local contract laws. Pet rent. Pros. Pet rent adds consistent, predictable income that offsets wear and tear. It compounds nicely over time. If you have multiple tenants paying pet rent, that can add up. It also increases the value of your property, because if you're valuing your property based upon the net operating income, Well, the pet rent adds to your NOI. Cons. Pet rent will not cover sudden major damage since it's spread out monthly. Also, some tenants might resent paying both the pet deposit and pet rent. That I call double dipping. I don't believe that you should double dip. My wife Amira and I charge a pet rent, typically $40 per month, to our tenants. Now, if your area allows it and you wish to use a hybrid approach, the double dipping, you could perhaps charge a modest pet deposit up front and a small monthly pet rent. So perhaps you charge $300 for a pet deposit and then maybe $20 per month for a pet rent. That way you're covered financially and you're not scaring away good pet owning tenants with huge upfront fees. So, should landlords allow pets? In many cases, yes, as long as you manage it the right way. Allowing pets can increase your tenant pool, reduce vacancies, and get you more money. Just be smart about your fees and your policies. Do you allow pets in your rental? Let me know. What do you charge? Do you use a pet deposit or a pet rent or both? If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment below.